Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this episode, in this Sunday special, I'm going to share with you one of my long kept secrets. It is a mental effect and a beautiful effect. I'm quite sure you are going to like it. আজকে আমি আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব একটা মেন্টালিজম এফেক্ট যেটা আমি অনেক দিন ধরে আমার নিজের কাছে রেখে দিয়েছিলাম। আজকে আমি তার সিক্রেট আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব। But I'm going to give you an extra tip which will take this mentalism to the next level. এই এপিসোডের মধ্যেই আমি একটা এক্সট্রা টিপ আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব, যেই টিপটা আপনাদের এই এফেক্টটাকে আরো অনেক উঁচুতে নিয়ে যাবে। So, without skipping the video, please see the whole video from the beginning to the end. প্রথম থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত দেখবেন, কোনো স্কিপ না করে। And if you like my videos, please strike the like button, share the video with your friends, feel free to comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. যদি আমার চ্যানেল এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব না করে থাকেন তাহলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, ভালো লাগলে লাইক করুন, শেয়ার করুন এবং কমেন্ট করতে কোনো দ্বিধাবোধ করবেন না। So let us get into the presentation first, and then I'll discuss with you how this is done. So here is the presentation. Today there is nobody in the studio, so I'll be performing this for you. We will assume that an assisting spectator is sitting beside me or standing beside me, and the rest of the spectators are sitting in front. আজকে আমার স্টুডিওতে কেউ নেই, তাই এই ম্যাজিকটা আমি আপনাদের দেখাবো। ধরে নেব আমার পাশে একজন বসে আছেন, একজন দর্শক, এবং বাকি দর্শকরা সামনে বসে আছে। So this is a prediction, a jumbo card, which I'm going to show in a moment. We'll get back to this a little later. Now I have got a deck of cards, and here are the cards. I can show you this. See, you have a wide choice. All these cards, 52 choices. Now I'll just randomize the cards. Alright, now I'll randomize the cards. How? Now I'm going to give it a shuffle like this. Now there are millions of possibilities in which a deck of cards can be arranged. Not millions, trillions of possibilities. One single card changing its position will change the whole sequence. কোটি কোটির ভাবে এক প্যাকেট তাসের সিকোয়েন্সটা চেঞ্জ করা যায় শাফল করলে পরে। So we have no idea what cards are there in which position. Now give me a number, any small number, not too small, not less than 10, not more than 20. Give me a number between 10 and 20. 10 থেকে 20 মধ্যে একটা নাম্বার দিন। What is the number? 16? Alright, do you want to stick to 16 or do you want to change your mind? 16 রাখবেন না চেঞ্জ করবেন? Oh, you want to change? Alright, what is the number? 13. Are you sure? Do you want to go with 13? 13 di? Alright, ঠিক আছে. So, let us count 13 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. Now, out of so many cards, you have selected 13, and we have counted 13 cards over there. Now we don't need these cards anymore. Now from these 13 cards, you are going to select one card at random. এই 13টা তাস থেকে at random যে কোনো একটা তাস আপনি সিলেক্ট করবেন। But we were going to do Australian count. Do you know what is an Australian count? Australian count কি জানেন? দেখুন, I'll show you what is an Australian count. You have to deal the first card to the table, the next card goes to the bottom, the next card goes to the table, and the next card goes to the bottom. You have to continue this till you are left with only one card. That is the last card. That is an Australian deal. একটা তাস টেবিলে রাখবেন, পরেরটা নিচে যাবে, তারপরেরটা টেবিলে রাখবেন, পরেরটা নিচে যাবে, শেষ পর্যন্ত যতক্ষণ না আপনার হাতে একটা তাস থাকবে। So go ahead, Now go ahead, you just give it to the spectator, and she counts like this, she deals like this. One card to the table, the next one at the bottom, to the table, to 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 the bottom, and to the table. And the spectator is left with one single card. Now I place a card over here. This is the last card after the Australian deal. Now it could have been any card out of these cards, right? It could have been any card. It could have been this 3 of diamonds, Queen of spades, 7 of diamonds, or any of these cards. But after the shuffling, after the Australian deal, this is the last card left with the spectator. Let us see what is the card. In this case, it is 5 of spades. How do you explain this? This is 5 of spades too, which I kept long before I started this experiment. Thank you. The secret of this trick is amazing itself. এই ম্যাজিকটির সিক্রেটটাই এত আশ্চর্যের। Now, in this particular case, I am forcing 5 of spades and I'm using 8 5 of spades. So that means either you can buy a one-way forcing deck from a magic dealer along with a regular matching deck, or you can buy 8 playing cards, decks of playing cards. এর জন্য আমি 8টা এই স্পেডের 5 ব্যবহার করছি। ম্যাচিং ডেক ওয়ান ওয়ে ফোর্সিং ডেকের সাথে আপনি যে কোনো ম্যাজিকের ডিলার থেকে কিনতে পারেন, বা যে কোনো 8 প্যাকেট তাস আপনার দরকার হবে। So what I have done is I have taken the 5 of spades from this particular deck and added this here and added 7 more 5 of spades. From henceforth I'm going to call them force card. এর পরবর্তীকালে আমি একে force card বলবো. My force card is 5 of spades. Now I have 8 of these 5 of spades. First I'll take an indifferent card, any indifferent card will do, and then place one 5 of spades, another indifferent card, 5 of spades, another indifferent card, 5 of spades, and so on, so on. So every alternate card in this stack is a 5 of spades. The first card, when it is facing down, যখন face down হচ্ছে প্রথম কার্ডটা একটা indifferent card, it is an indifferent card. Then the force card, indifferent card, 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 and a force card. So this is the stack that will be on top of the rest of the deck. The rest of the deck is ordinary, and it is composed of all indifferent cards. So you just give it a well mix, this portion, and place this stack of cards on top. এই স্ট্যাকটাকে আপনাকে এই তাসের প্যাকেটে উপরে রাখতে হবে. What it means is that the second card from the top is a force card, 4th card, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 14th, and 16th card are the force cards. Now, you are ready to perform. Along with that, of course, you need a jumbo card of your force card, in this case, the 5 of spades. This is the jumbo card. As you have seen in the presentation, প্রেজেন্টেশনে আপনি দেখেছেন, you just place it facing down so that nobody sees what card it is. প্রথমে এই তাসটাকে আপনি রেখে দিন ফেস ডাউন করে, যাতে এটা কি কেউ বুঝতে না পারে। Now you have to handle these cards in the correct way so that it gives an impression that all the cards are ordinary, I mean the deck is ordinary and all the cards are different. There is no duplicate. Now how do I do that? Since the stack is on the top, when the deck is facing down, you can very well spread, I mean fan the cards or spread the cards like this up to the first 2/3 of the deck. ওপরের দিকের তাসগুলোকে আপনি এরকম ভাবে স্প্রেড করতে পারেন। Now what you can do is you can select a card that is, say, the Queen of Hearts. It is easy to remember. This is your marker card. It's at a marker card. That means what you do from here, the stack begins. This is the first 5 of spades when the deck is facing up. So after that you place 4 indifferent cards. এরপরে 4টে indifferent card আপনি রাখুন, then place the marker card that is Queen of Hearts, and then place rest of the deck. Now what this marker card does, when you are spreading the cards to show that all the cards are mixed up, you can look for the marker card. যখন আপনি স্প্রেড করছেন তখন আপনি মার্কার কার্ডটাকে খেয়াল রাখতে হবে। As soon as you reach the marker card, see, here is the marker card. I know that after 4 more cards the stack begins. If I spread more cards, then what will happen? The duplicate cards will show. এই জন্য you can just spread 2 or 3 more cards casually and then close the fan. Now you say that I'm using a deck of cards and you have a wide choice, any one card out of 52 cards like this, and you have seen that the Queen of Spades is there, so you spread 2 or 3 more cards and say that I can even give it a shuffle. What you do, you just take only the top half of the deck and you just shuffle it casually. All the cards seems to be mixed. Now place it facing down. ওপরের তাসগুলোকে যখন ফেস আপ থাকছে, মানে অর্ধেকের ওপরের তাসগুলোকে আপনি এইভাবে শাফল করতে পারেন, নিচের স্ট্যাকটাকে ঠিক রেখে। আর মার্কার কার্ড আপনাকে বুঝিয়ে দেবে যে কোনখান থেকে আপনার স্ট্যাকটা শুরু হচ্ছে। মার্কার কার্ডের পরেও 4টে অর্ডিনারি তাস আছে, সেটা আপনার সুবিধার্থে কোনোভাবেও যাতে ডুপ্লিকেট কার্ডগুলো বেরিয়ে না পড়ে। মার্কার কার্ড এলেই আপনি স্প্রেড করা বন্ধ করে দিচ্ছেন। সো now that the deck is mixed, you place it facing down and ask for a number between 10 and 20. Whatever the number is, you count to that card. But one important point is that don't reverse the order. That means you don't count in this fashion one at a time. That will reverse the order. একটা একটা করে তাস গুনবেন না, তাহলে এই স্ট্যাকটা উল্টো হয়ে যাবে। But what you can do is you count in this fashion. The first card goes here, the second card goes at the bottom, so you count 2, then 3, then 4, and so on. Now let us assume that the spectator has selected the number 14. So you count the cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So these are the 14 cards you place over here, and then you can spread the deck without spreading the top few cards. You can spread the deck and say that you could have selected any one of these cards. Now this is a very open way of showing that the deck is ordinary. They will see a wide range of cards. So people will have no doubt that the deck is ordinary. Now you hand these cards over to the spectator. Ask them to do the Australian deal. You say that in Australia cards are dealt in this way. The first card goes to the table, the second card goes at the bottom, and you keep on doing like this until you are left with one card. এবার অস্ট্রেলিয়ান ডিল কিভাবে করতে হয় সেটা আপনি প্রেজেন্টেশনে দেখেছেন। প্রথম তাসটা টেবিলে রাখতে হবে, পরের তাসটা নিচে চলে যাবে। Now, irrespective of what the number is, what the spectator's number is, this will always work. So that is the beauty of the trick. Irrespective of any number, যে কোনো নাম্বারই বলুক না কেন, whether the number is an odd number or an even number, it really doesn't matter, it will always work. So let us start. The number was 14. We have counted 14 cards, and let us try it out with 14. So the first card goes on the table, the second one at the bottom, table, 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 at the bottom, and table, at the bottom, table. So you are left with one card, and this must be the fourth card. Now, another beauty of this trick is that after you have dealt all the cards on the table, all the fourth card will be on top of the stack. So you can very well openly show a few cards from here and say that you could have ended up with any one of these cards, but be careful, don't show the other five of spades. What you can do is first look at, turn the cards towards yourself and see where the five of spades begin. So here is the five of spades, the next card is the nine of clubs. So you can spread all the cards above that and say that you could have selected any one of these. Any one of these cards could have been the last card, depending upon the way you have shuffled the deck. And there are millions of combinations which is possible with a deck of cards. A single card shifted from one place to the another will change the whole sequence of cards. একটা তাস চেঞ্জ করলে পরে পুরো তাসের সিকোয়েন্সটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে যায়, এবং এই তাসগুলোর মধ্যে আপনি যে কোনো একটা কার্ড সিলেক্টেড হতে পারত, লাস্ট কার্ড হতে পারত, বাট দিস ইজ দ্য লাস্ট কার্ড. We have arrived at this card as per your number after the deck was shuffled, and it is also arrived at by chance. So let us see what is the prediction. Of course, it will always be five of spades in this particular case, and it is done. Now I'm going to tell you the extra tip which I promised. Now the extra tip is very interesting, which I thought of a few days ago. Suppose this is the card they have arrived at, this one. Now you know that the top few cards are also force card. In this particular case, you can just turn the cards towards you and see how many cards are force card. In this case, there are 6 force cards. Now, if you are an experienced magician, you can try this out. If you have no experience, then you can end the magic there. আপনার যদি ম্যাজিকের এক্সপিরিয়েন্স থাকে তাহলে এই এক্সট্রা বোনাস টিপটা আপনি করতে পারেন. This will take the magic, this effect to the next level. Now, this card is the last card they have selected. They haven't seen what the card is. Now you turn this stacked towards you and say that you could have selected any of these cards, right? Now I know that there are six force cards here. You turn it face down and say that I'll give you an extra chance to change this card with any one of these. You can switch this card with this one if you want to, or if you want you can switch this one with this card. Which one do you want? Now what you are doing is actually forcing one of the six cards. In a classic force in magic, you are forcing one card out of 52. 51. But in this case you have six cards out of only a few cards. So it is very easy to force that card. So you say, do you want to switch this card with this one? Or this one? Or maybe this one? Which one do you want? Remember, you have three more cards over here, force cards. They might say that yes, I want to switch. If they want to switch, you can say, which one do you want to switch? This one with this? If they want to switch with this, there is no change at all. That how impossible it is for you to know what card would be the last card. Even if you have given him or her a chance to switch the last card, and after that finally they have arrived at this card. Let us see what is your card. They'll turn it over and see that it is 5 of spades, and they will turn over and they will really get a big shock. It is a jaw-dropping experience, I can guarantee you. I am quite sure you will like this. You have liked this magic, and of course this is not my trick, Mark Leverage's trick, and I have added my idea to it to make it easy, and I have added this extra kicker finish also. Now it is a very easy to do mentalism effect for you. I hope you'll appreciate this magic and do this magic for your friends, and let me know how your friends and viewers enjoyed this. So till next video, bye bye, see you again next time. পরের ভিডিওতে আবার দেখা হচ্ছে। বন্ধুদের দেখান এবং অতি অবশ্যই লিখে জানান কেমন লাগলো তাদের। পরের ভিডিওতে আবার দেখা হচ্ছে। ভালো থাকবেন।